Hi. Hi, Rocky. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Um, so what you been up to lately? How's school?
Well, I have been looking into colleges
Yeah?
right now, but I'm concerned about my GPA because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get into
Okay.
certain universities because of that.
Okay. Have you been working with teachers and stuff like that? Maybe getting some extra time with teachers one on one with concepts that you maybe don't know or anything with homework, projects, stuff like that?
Well, I understand like the college process in
Mm-hmm.
general, but I have been working with my teacher who I'm currently living with.
Right.
She has been helping me with like doing activities like I do the Shakespeare plays.
Right.
So I'm doing that. I'm focusing on that as well. I'm trying to get my grades better. I'm
Oh, yeah.
doing extra work to study.
Good.
My test grades have been good, and
Yeah.
I'm doing all of my homework. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm good with like my academics,
Okay.
and then I'm trying to do extracurricular activities
Well,
too.
that's really good. Sorry to
Mhm.
interrupt. Yeah, no, that's really good. I mean, if you're putting in the effort and you can acknowledge that, I think that's really good. Even though, like, let's not be pessimistic in the
Mhm.
future, but even though you're putting in the effort, you should acknowledge that. You know, it's really good that you're putting in the effort and you're using the resources that you have, and it's
Mhm.
really good effort. So I think that's really good for you. So good job. Um, what colleges have you been looking into?
Well, so I'm looking like at colleges here in Chicago. I
Okay.
have been looking at DePaul, Northwestern,
Okay.
Loyola, but I know that they have like high academic standards,
Right.
and I just want to have the opportunity to be able to apply
Right.
to a college and get accepted because I really want to continue on with my college education.
No, that's good. I'm glad that you do. I mean, not everybody wants it, you know. But I'm really
Mhm.
good that I'm really glad that you're looking for that. And what, uh, how do you think that the the extracurricular activities that you're doing will help you in your resume or in your application? You know, because everyone always says let's do more
Mhm.
activities. So how do you think that'll help you? How do you think that'll put you out of everyone else?
Well, with the plays that I do, it's hard to memorize all of the content, the material from especially from Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been working on that a lot. I have been working on my memorization skills, so I can, in case I'm calling for an interview for a college, I can tell them that I have put a lot of time. I put like 2 to 3 hours in studying like my books,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can provide a good play to the audience. And so I would say that my extracurricular activities will prove my determination and as well the ability that I have to memorize a lot of content. So it has been helping me a lot in school as well because I have been better at memorizing like things, especially for
Yeah.
my math exams.
Okay.
I like memorizing equations and
Mhm.
everything, so it has been helping me a lot.
That's good. And just kind of going back to what we mentioned earlier, what you mentioned earlier about living with your teacher. How's that situation going?
She's she's the best.
Yeah.
Having not having the support from my parents, and having her support has been the best thing. She has welcomed me like if I was her son. So I'm really appreciative of that. As well, her family is loving, caring. They're always supporting me. Her husband at first was not that happy that I was there, but then as time progressed, he was more comfortable of me being there because he knew and he understood that I was going through a hard time, especially being homeless. And I have a place to stay. And then they have been a great family. They have opened their home to me, and as well their children are awesome to me. So I have spent a lot of time with them, and they're just a supportive and loving family, and I'm grateful to have them in my life.
Nice. How else do they support you? I mean, I know they provide for you a
Mhm.
lot, but do you see that they support you outside with your plays and stuff like that?
Yeah, they go. My teacher is always there when it is my time to like perform. Um, Her kids are there because they love seeing me like dressed in costumes and performing for a big group of people. As well, they have been doing a lot for me. Like the kids read some lines to me, and I just answer back. So it has been like really, they're a supportive family overall.
Yeah.
As well, they have been providing me with shelter, with food, and my teacher also gives me money to buy like bus passes when I go out and look for different colleges. As well, she has come with me to certain colleges so that she can like explain to me about the college process.
Okay.
So, and it has been hard because I'm not that sociable. Like I'm more shy. I'm more like an introvert. So she pushes me to go out and ask questions to college personnel. So it has been, yeah, she has been a big support.
Alright, so what I'm hearing is that she's really there for you. She's always supporting you. She has your back, and she knows what you need. You know, you need that support. You need that love and care. So I think that's really good. That's a really nice home you found. I'm really proud of you. I'm really happy for you. Now, when you say she takes you to colleges and she pushes you to go outside of your boundaries, what sort of things does she, not make you or force you to do, but what are some examples that you've had to do for yourself?
Well, at times it's hard for me like to approach others. So when we get to college, to the like last time we went to Loyola University, and the receptionist was there, and I thought my teacher was going to ask her like what I needed to ask the receptionist, especially because I am undocumented, so I need to ask about a different process. So I asked, I didn't want to ask, but then she was like, I'm not going to be always there for you, so you need to start like doing this by yourself. So I was forced to go and ask the receptionist about the process and the acceptance rate and everything. So that's how she has been like supporting me with that area of like pushing me and like making me ask questions to other individuals that I don't know.
Alright, so she doesn't just drop you
off? No,
off.
she just gives me like at first she's like, oh, you need to start doing this by yourself because I'm not always going to be there for you. So then she tells me, go ahead, you can do it, and she's always using like these supportive words.
Yeah, no, I know it can be really scary. I mean, you see a big desk and someone behind it,
Yeah.
and you think they have so much to do. I don't want to bother them.
Especially asking questions that are like difficult at times.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's good though that you're pushing yourself, that you're being motivated to step out of your boundaries. That's really a good skill because not everyone has that skill to say, I need this, but then go to see that help.
Yeah.
They sometimes say, no, I don't want to bother them, or I'm gonna look bad because I don't know it, But that's really good.
Yeah.
And I know that you mentioned the immigration issue.
Yeah.
How is that going along?
Well, the receptionist was really helpful at Loyola. She told me that there was this different process that undocumented students can take, but you need to like fill out a lot of application forms. But that being undocumented will not prevent me from like attending college in the future. So I'm really happy about that because I know that even though I don't have the proper documentation to attend college, I will be able to follow another like path or process in order for me to be able to attend college and continue on with my goal of becoming a doctor in the future.
That's good. I'm glad. That's really good. And then, do you think that with the immigration issue, do you think that there's something you want to work on right now to work towards a process to where you're not walking around being nervous that maybe you don't have the legal papers and stuff like that? So is there anything I can help you, maybe finding resources or outside resources that can help you work towards that?
Well, the other day I was talking to one of my teacher's friends, and she told me about this program that is called Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. I think you might be knowledgeable about that. So if you could please investigate more information about that, that will help me to apply for college, because that will provide me like a social security number. That's what they
Right.
told me. That's what she told me. So that's why I would like to learn more about that program, as well. Where can I go so that I can get the proper help that I need?
Yeah, no, that's really good that you already have some information on it, and it really does provide a lot of good things for you. It gives you the social security number, but then with that, you can also go to work, so you don't have to be scared that I can't find a job because I don't have this paper. But now with that, you can go in and get any work job. I mean, you just have to show the identification, but it's really good.
Yeah.
I'm really glad.
And as well, I have talked to my parents about they were going to go to the Mexican consulate to get like their kind of ID card
Yeah,
from
the
Mexico.
matriculate?
Yeah, the matriculate. So they told me that they needed that when I
Okay.
applied to college, because they need to identify who my parents were. And I think I could probably get like a card for the moment, just to like identify myself while I wait on that process of DACA
Right.
action.
Okay, just something like a state ID that you can have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's really good. How did that process work out? I mean, were your parents supportive? Were they there?
At first, they were like, "Oh, we're not going to do it," because you know that in our family, education is not like an option. But then my teacher was able to convince them. She talked to them, and they were like, "Oh, in our home, they never told us that education was important. But now that you are talking to us, and that we know that Rocky will have a good future if he goes to college and continues on with a career, I know that he will be able to become better and to have a successful future." So my parents were more lenient to go and get those identification cards. So now they are signing like my application forms for college, because even though I'm not living with them, I can still I still need to ask them for a signature.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's good. That's really good that they were motivated to see that you want this. You know,
Yeah.
it's really something that they should that they can work towards and help you with your education, even if they don't want it. That's really good. And then what's with you with your scores and being what they are? Do you think that you'll have to put any extra effort to get into college, or is there anything that you're doing right now to?
Well, my teacher actually took me to Northwestern University. She has a former professor, and he's currently helping me out, like trying to get into, like, fixing my application. And even though I have a really low GPA, because it's below 2.0, I can prove. He's teaching me how to like write essays, and how can I prove that I really want to be in college. So he has been a very good support to me, and my teacher as well. She has been checking my essays. If I made like any grammar mistakes, as well, I have been practicing like interviewing skills just in case. I get called from a college just for an interview, because I think they mentioned that they will provide me with an interview if they're interested, even though like my low GPA might not be like, my GPA might not be the best, but seeing that I'm putting the extra effort, like I'm doing like extra things that are related to academics, that will kind of help me work towards that. So they have been really supportive, and that's her psychology, like former psychology professor. So they have been supportive about that.
And that's really good that you brought that up too. I mean, you're making a lot of connections out there. That's really good, because some of what we see now is that you need connections to make it out there. You know.
Yeah.
Have you made any other connections with any other teachers, professors out there in the community or anything like that?
Well, right now I would say my biggest support is my teacher and her former professor. But I'm trying more to like get involved in in volunteer activities. I have been attending church, and I have been volunteering there. So I'm trying to like become more sociable, because I know that I'm shy. So I'm trying to go out there and socialize more with others as well. I have, like in my Shakespeare group, I have met a lot of good friends there as well. So I have gone out with them, like to drink a coffee or like spend time talking about like the plays and what can we do better to improve, like as actors and everything.
That's really good. I'm glad that you have all this support around you, you know? I mean, it can be difficult that we don't have the support that we need with our parents, but having the support of the community, that's really good too. And kind of just going a little bit back to your parents, how how would you describe your emotions towards their feelings or their lack thereof?
Their lack of support
Yeah.
towards me.
Yeah.
I will say my mom and dad, like I get that they are like concerned about certain things, but I feel that they are not as supportive as I would like them to be. My teacher